Officials in Taiwan said 4 sailors somehow survived a shipwreck and more seafarers are being evacuated. This is from the Maritime Exclusive and it was published on the 26th of July 2024. Taiwan is continuing to recover from what has become a record-setting typhoon in many aspects for the island. Officials from the Ocean Affairs Council are saying it is the worst storm in its 117-year history, with the strongest recorded winds and the most number of vessels damaged. Yet somehow 4 seafarers from Myanmar made it to shore as their vessel was sinking in the storm. Taiwan's Ocean Affairs Council minister wrote on Facebook that a new record was set with 7 freighters and 1 yacht being driven ashore. She reported that a total of 79 seafarers were awaiting rescue from their ships as the island continued to experience strong winds and high seas. The top wind speed from the storm is being reported to be above 140 miles per hour, with up to 70 inches of rain. Overnight, the Taiwan Coast Guard reports 4 crew members from the Tanzanian flagged cargo ship Fu Xuan were found alive on the beach. The survivors are reporting that they put on life jackets and ultimately, around 6 a.m., decided to take their chances and swim for the shore, as the 698 DWT vessel began sinking in the storm. Some reports have said the vessel was as much as 16 to 19 miles from the coast at the time. The survivors said they split into 2 groups, with 5 in one group and 4 in the other, in an attempt to reach the shore. Yesterday, residents found 2 of the men on the beach, followed by a 3rd and finally a 4th. The last survivor said he had become separated from the group when he attempted to retrieve a bag with his passport. The survivors said the other group were not as lucky. 3 of the seafarers were washed away, and they saw the life jackets being pulled off the men in the high seas. This morning, the Coast Guard reported finding the body of 1 man, a 64-year-old who is being identified as the captain. It appears he was driven against the rocks on the shore and was killed. The other 4 from the group remain missing. The Coast Guard began organizing rescue efforts for the grounded ships. Early on Friday morning, the Coast Guard was able to help 9 members from the Sophia climb to safety off their ship, which was on the beach. Later, they formed a human chain and strung lines to help 12 crew members escape from another grounded vessel. Most businesses, schools, and other organizations remain closed as Taiwan worked to begin to recover from the powerful storm. This is just crazy, but the 4 guys that made it to shore swimming 16 plus miles in that huge storm, that is an amazing story right there and shows determination and grit just to fight for your life for that long. It must have took forever to swim that far, and considering how bad the weather was at the time. Absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, the rest of the crew wasn't as lucky.